Goody. They still trying to make the deal. I mean, let's show y'all take the poll as you're coming in. Did Trump, did Trump lose the Iran war? Did he lose, y'all? Because I'm telling you, you don't negotiate with somebody that you beat. What's goody? Come in, smash that like. I wonder what dude that went and talked to the Pope for Trump talked about. Did he apologize for Trump or how was it icy? You know what I'm saying? Who was that? Was that Rubio? When they hollered at the Pope. I was thinking it would have been JD Vance because JD Vance is a Catholic. Smash that like y'all. Come on in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. What's going on today? Save. Smash that. I was to say that. Like say the motherfucker too, but smash it. Make sure you take the poll as you come in. Why is gas so high? Whose fault is it? Somebody, please tell me why is gas so high and whose fault is it, fam? Smash that like. Smash that like. 7 of y'all in here, man. Double tap the stream. Let's get them likes up, fam. Did Trump lose that war? Because they're doing a lot of waiting. They waiting for them to give an answer. You don't wait on a motherfucker, you just whoop their ass. Smash that like. 6 of y'all in here. We fluctuating. That's what it is. It's good with you. If all 6 of y'all ain't geeking and peeking and geeking, double tap the stream. It was 8 now. We fluctuating. Double tap the stream, man. And today's show is brought to you by the good people at Quavo. Told you I was gonna try to find the one with the worm. Couldn't find the one with the worm. But I mean, that's I can't 13 of y'all in here, man. Let's get it popping. Double tap the stream, man. We fluctuate now. 14. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Get them up. Get them up. Get them up. Fluctuating up in this motherfucker. Did Trump lose the Iran war? Who you vote for 2028? Is it Obama? Why is gas so high? Take your pick. Answer any one of them questions. Somebody in the chat. And what's going on with smashing that like, man. Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Get them up, get them up, get them up. What y'all got going on this beautiful weekend? They say Monday about to be another cold front though. 10 of y'all in here, man. How many of y'all geeking and peeking, peeking and geeking? I'm cooler, enjoying myself. I'm on the fruit. I mean, smoking the fruit, politicking. What y'all think? Whose fault is all this stuff? Is it Donald Trump catching up and having a makeover with Biden? I said Biden, what Obama and them did. Because your president making with ones with power. Because you president making with ones with power. You got to be a Donner, Dan Norbs. You got to be an illegal alien or something. I can't even understand that shit, man. Because you president making with ones with power. You making me seem. I'm like, had to do the Scooby Doo on that one. Smash that like, family. That's all good. Whose fault is it? Why is gas so high? It's 12 of y'all in here. Somebody double tap that stream. Smash that like. Thanks for taking that poll. Let's read the poll results so far. Kuzma Marina. You said what you mean? Why not? Explain that. Why not? Gas is high because they're withholding cold fusion and prevent it from being obsolete. Okay. So what? Just can you explain to me what cold fusion is? Um, Grush Diva, Grush Diva. Smash that like. What happened, my boo?
Like I smell food.
Polo. Polo Sport. That's a dope
I'm the
name.
only one in that genre. I saw them looking at their watch.
They ready to go home.
I know.
Gas is high because Trump won't shut his mouth, and Iran is no Venezuela. I'll go for that, Polo. Dana says your president is making war with the ones in charge. My bad. Okay. Now I understand because at first you was texting like you was fucking dyslexic. I'm like, huh? The from the future, 2030, America will adopt the Bitcoin standard, and the price will be at 700K. I doubt it. It's too volatile. Bitcoin is too volatile, my G, for America even to depend on that. Nuclear.
Outside in 15 minutes on the stand.
Okay, 15. That's it.
Yeah.
Nuclear fusion without insane temperatures and energy inputs, not free energy, but way cheaper. They've been holding on to secrets of advanced science since Tesla died. I believe that. They say they took some important trunks from Nikola Tesla. Room. Coyote, what's up, dog? Kaiser Morano. You said what, my boo?
I said 20 at the boots. I gotta start doing it. I'm gonna go in the morning, babe. I'm gonna get used to it. Legs start shaking and shit.
Right. That's why you got to do some. I heard that about Trump's uncle. But yeah, Nikola Tesla, he had Wi-Fi. He was doing a lot of shit at his little compound. He was dropping some motherfucking knowledge. And I did hear that they suppressed it and gave some of it to Alexander Graham Bell because y'all know he ain't never invent shit. Alexander Graham Bell, what he did was get his assistants to do all the work and he put his name on it because he had the paper to get the copyrights and the patents. And it won't the CIA because the CIA wasn't even in existence then. Nicholas Tesla was what in the 30s and 20s. The CIA was out of like the late 40s, 50s. You know, it started out as an independent think tank outside of American government by some rich motherfuckers. Yeah, Tesla, they say Tesla was from another world. The shit he was coming up with. He should get a lot more credit. And he was the one that was on the free energy thing. Then they was like, hell no. We gotta monetize this shit. It's 50 of y'all in here right now. Double tap that stream, man. It's not the electric chair. It's not gonna shock me, man. Yeah, it was the OSS. I knew it wasn't the CIA. You feel me? CIA just came about. Smash that like y'all. Shut me up. 38 of y'all in here, man. Double tap the stream. Tap, tap. It's not the electric chair. That's all it takes, man. Shout out everybody coming through. What y'all think? You voting for Obama 2028? Casa Marina, you voting for Obama? What about you, Coyote? Thanks for double tapping that stream too, showing that integrity. It's 23 of y'all in here. Tell me why you people, so-called America, voted Trump, said he would be deport people, but yet still SoCal black people still voted. I don't know. I can't speak for somebody in Southern California, homie. And I can't speak for somebody that voted for Trump because although I was going to vote for Trump, I can safely say, uh, due to natural causes of shit that happens in life, I did not vote for Trump. So I can't speak for why they voted for Trump for particular reasons. Some people was tired of the Democratic rat race, the shit the Democrats was pushing. So that'll make it happen the same as now. You voted for Reagan. Well, like Biz Marquis said, Reagan is depressed, but I voted for Shirley Chisholm, homie. You feel me? Don't let it go over your head. What's cracking with you, CT? I'm chilling. What was they selling if you was at the store today? What was the number one liquor they was buying? Shout out all my super supporters coming through too. Obama was the deporter in chief. Why y'all like to blame that shit on Obama? All of them got to do a certain amount of deportation if the people are illegal. So, you know what I mean? That's so crazy. Like what Finesse two time always says. It's cool when he do it, but when I do it, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, I'm not refuting that Obama probably deported a lot of people, but Donald Trump, his whole agenda now is bag them up, get them out of here. Oh, they've been buying that PBR today. God damn, there's some fights going on. That PBR had a motherfuckers pissing and fighting, fighting and pissing. Shout out all my PBR drinkers. That's what it is. Anybody ever tried that soup? The Pat's Blue Ribbon and macaroni, some type shit that with Campbell soup, the PBR soup. Smash that light. It's 37 of y'all in here right now, man. What's good? How's your day? It's 48. We fluctuating. Cryptocurrency, my G. America steal everything that don't belong to them. Wow. Name 3 things America stole the Ricks Weaver that didn't belong to him. Trump doesn't have near the dopation, but who cares? Why do we that type of shit? Like, you know what I mean? That, as well as the dollar is not as strong as it was when Obama and them was in office either. That dollar weak as a motherfucker right now, where it's probably worth 75 cents. But dealing with Obama and them, the dollar was damn near $1.10. So, I think this man is not intelligent, but we greedy. I think which man, me or Donald Trump? There's 43 of y'all in here, man. Double tap the screen, smash the like. The dollar is worthless. Yeah. And you know it's worthless if they willing to let Donald Trump sign his name on that bitch. Sanzu. I ain't vote for nobody, homie. Gas is high in multiple countries. All governments cashing in using Iran as an excuse. I go for it, John Wick. What's going on with you? Trump, Bush's, and Obama's all blood cousins on their mama side back to the Queens of England, a family affair with friends, Biden, Clinton, Reagan, and no, not by the Queen of England. See, you just came in here with some right and exact information, Ezekiel, but it's like this: all of the presidents, including Obama, are some kin by General Cornwallis. You know the guy that gave up at you know what I mean, General Cornwallis, not by way of the Queen. Because that means all of them will be cousins with all the royalty in Europe because Queen Victoria was all their grandma. So you came in with it right, but yeah, because a couple of years back, maybe 20 years, a little white girl had did a study on it, and then somebody updated it when Obama and all them was in office, and it was said that maybe all by way of General Cornwallis, man. Right? You said you ain't like something Trump and Biden did because all of them doing bad shit. Right, but see, Trump ran for the Democratic president, and that he learned they strategies, and then flipped it on their ass because United States jumping other people' business is all on Donald Floppy Trump. What's going on with you, fam, Beezy? Yeah, but the oil companies, them motherfuckers ain't in America. It's somewhere, you know what I mean? Their existence, because they got billions of dollars, they can land anywhere. They can lay anywhere. That's why half of them don't have a house. Half of these important people do not have a house. They stay in the penthouse. That shit can get bagged up quick, gone in 60 seconds. But they own all kind of shit. It be motherfuckers that be real estate kingpins, but they ain't got a crib. Smash that like. What's going on, Rafael Rodriguez? What's going on, family? Hey, yo, put a thumbs up if you disagree with Trump right now. I'm not saying you hate him and all this shit. If you just disagree with his policies, put a thumbs up. in the chat, y'all. Let me see. What's the temperature? Yeah, both money making power, but OPEC lost a little power now. One of its founding members, the UAE, just pulled out of OPEC and OPEC Plus. So that petrodollar, okay, thanks for that. Fanbo got a thumbs up. He tied. Let me get them thumbs up, man. It's 53 of y'all in here. I can't believe 50 of y'all in here geeking and peeking and geeking. Smash that like. Fanbo, what's the temperature like in Texas today? What you got going on? You ain't cooking out. CT. Okay. Thumbs down. That means you voted for Trump, CT. That's what it is. I like the economy of his first term. He has beats Iran Great. He ain't beat Iran because they still talking about they negotiating. Silent Studio said, fans, please join my live trivia. I have no one there, please. It's my first live ever and nobody came. I just seen you do that same email, this same text like 2 months ago. What in the world? Somebody go over there and check out his trivia. I should go over there and answer all the goddamn questions. Drop the link, man. Even if it's not true, drop the link. Silent Studios, drop the link to your trivia, John. I come over there and answer all the questions. Right. You don't negotiate with people that you whoop their ass. And you know what it's doing? It's lessening the United States threat value in the world. We're gonna have to show and prove from now on. If Iran survived the bully, all these other countries that got the same capabilities of Iran are thinking different with the United States. Like, we can negotiate too. And also, it's pushing them into their enemies' arms. Like China is fighting on the world stage to be the world power, just like the United States. So with this, now they'll be quicker to get in bed with China because the United States, the big old bully that they are, ain't giving them what they want. You feel me? Like the energy, everyone is adding their views. All good, bro. But yeah, the energy is real. And if you really like the energy, hit that super chat, Black Money Trust. You know what I'm saying? These rich ass folks use a trust. I'm using the trust too. Black Money Trust, Cash App. The trust owns everything, so it makes them low. I just started hearing about this shit, Raphael. It's called a family trust. Can you give me some break down what actually is the family trust? Because I heard Damien Dash say some shit like that. The former hip hop mogul Damien Dash, he was down with Rockefeller. Well, he started Rockefeller Records with Jay-Z. Now he's mid level with it. He still got a presence, but it's all like entertainment now. People laughing at him and stuff. But I heard him speak on a family trust. But what is that? You say Americans have the most troubles. I doubt it. We got running water. We got electricity. We got 50 different kind of cables and phones that we can get. We got the debits and credits. We can order anything to our door. I doubt we got troubles. We got motherfucking perceived troubles. You know what I'm saying?
Don't make no mess. Get a napkin.
Smash that like, y'all. It's 60 of y'all in here, man. Double tap the screen and get them likes up to 100. Quit all that peeking and geeking and peeking, man. Why is gas so high, my G? Whose fault is it? Well, it is confusing. Look up invocable trust or dowable trust. Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that trust shit all of a sudden. They gonna sneak that on us. Everybody gonna be hollering, I got a trust in a little bit. Red. You know what? You ain't been in here in months with that same lame ass shit, and you still doing it. Can I shout out your friend in that derogatory name? You got to get a motherfucking different skit, man. So get some more content with that shit, man. You was in here months ago doing that. YouTube Timer says, I'm a libertarian. Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. Oh, Lord. Not Galatians. King Fire! What you doing, King? What you doing? Iran is gay. How so? No, it should have said vocable trust. Okay, okay, got you. King Fire, what's the word today, family? Hey, yo, King, and what's a good place to purchase this the oregano oil that we were speaking on too, family? What's a good place to get that oregano oil from? A good site. You got it on your site. You got a site with it up there. Smash that like, y'all. 59 of y'all in here, man. Greatly appreciate it. Double tap the screen. It's free. It's not the electric chair. It will not shop me. What's that song Christian Rock got? Yahweh. Oh, shit. What's going on, Avaca IQ4 FM? What's going on, Miriam Mamboya? I'm Missouri, Yambo. What's up, sis, out there in Kenya? What's going on in Kenya? Yashard, what's up with you? YTPPL, Oil Corps and Banks. Crazy. That's why the gas so high. Trump American Pride says Greg Watkins. That's what it is. Clint says Sana MSB in China have it going on. Pyro dollar won't be no. The petrodollar won't be no more in the Middle East. Yeah, the petrodollar is fucked. Is it true that from 2013 to the Red States game? I don't know. You're gonna have to get them statistics, Coyote. But like I said, the oil companies bringing up the prices per barrel. Yeah, it is. I believe they're using Iran as an excuse. So you're kicking back fire. Just check satisfaction with your source for sea moss and oregano oil. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know, Mark. Trigger says war got the gas prices high. What is it good for, Trigger? Nothing can go wrong with the president who has a golden statue of himself in his backyard. Sleepy Hawk. Hey, that's crazy. Gas was 501 under Mr. Autopen, but that was a different dollar though. That dollar could stand it. This dollar is so fucking fluctuating and unstable. Ain't no unrealized gains in this dollar. So nah, you got to understand that the dollar that Biden and Obama and everybody was spending was more stable than this dollar. This dollar is 75 cents, man. You feel me? Okay, you just finished some pull-ups, squats, and burpees. Okay. Okay. And with that, King Fire, do you eat one time a day? And is it before you exercise or after? Gas was 501, huh? Right. And around 9/11, the dollar was strong as a motherfucker. Everybody was getting them 30-year mortgages and buying new cars and you know what I mean? Manna was falling from the sky. The dollar was different. I'm telling y'all, the dollar is weakened now. That's why the gas is so high. They don't have nobody ain't really doing business in the dollar. Smash that like 80 of y'all in here, man. Let's get them likes up. 80 people in here, fam. Double tap the stream. Forensics, what's good with you, family? It's disrespectful to come in here saluting Trump when he is actively working to dilute the black vote. The Democrats have delivered every social program that the red states disproportionately benefit from. Salute. Gas is steeper. No, but the dollar is different. So you still actually paying more because it's not the same dollar if you can understand that, CT. Okay. Okay. So you eat only one time a day? What's going on, Godfathers? Greetings, family. Greetings. Why is gas so high? There's 74 people in here. Double tap that stream. Well, MC Light say, why did I need cappuccino? Joe Balls, what it is, Joe Balls? Are y'all double tapping the stream? Are y'all sharing me out? Are y'all getting over there? You know what I mean? Turning on the notification bell so we can have these conversations. Gas was $2.79 when Biden left office. Jesus, that's cheap. The war is making the gas high, and while the groceries are up, just prior to the war, gas did drop to $2.21. Just be honest about how you feel about us. Don't hide behind Trump and a lie that you just want a better economy. Right, for instance, because Trump is waging war against the black community, the Latino community, Americans. Like, it's crazy that he's changing the name to stuff and getting rid of shit, not funding. Like, oh yeah, what kind of motorcycle you was riding on, Godfather? What's up with the SCOTUS and this drawing lines crooked? No pun intended. Who knows? Maybe they getting paid too. They might be on the take too. 73 of y'all in here, man. Double tap that screen, family. No, why is it being exposed now? All Republicans and Democrats are dealing in that stuff, but that's what it is to be a politician. One man cannot make a difference. That's why I say we can make America great. And if Donald Trump catch up, he catch up. Black's opinion is irrelevant. American people, be prepared to be stripped of your citizenship and sent away. Thomas, you somewhere sitting in your underwear in an Archie Bunker armchair, fam. Chill. Gas, gas can go to $10, and guess what? It will get sold because so many people are dependent on it. It'll get sold. You know what I'm saying? He did. He made everything. What's up, Sassy Mo? What's up, player? Wow, you was on a dope one. The day you was on a 1954 Indian Scout. Okay, okay. I bet you that's a decent ride. That's kind of low too, ain't it? How fast do those Indian Scouts go? How fast do those Indian Scouts go? 83 people in here, man. Let's get them likes up, man. 76, we fluctuating. Unrealized gains. If gas gets that expensive, the entire economy will collapse. I know, because shit'll be sky fizizi high. Sky high, fam. Oh, you are Mushroom Love. Mushroom Love, you came in and said you're gay. I hope this ain't the first time you tell somebody this online, because why did you pick this chat stream to come out and say that you're gay of all chat streams? I mean, I'm proud of you having the courage to say it, but you know what I mean? What else, family? You and half of the firemen in the United States are gay. So welcome in. Welcome to the club. Okay, maybe 75. Okay, okay. So it's a decent ride. Not too much torque and pull. It's more of the nostalgic, you know what I mean? Being one with the atmosphere and the asphalt. You say it won't collapse to the consumer stuff like a cannibal. Yeah, but they sliding it in. Sassy, that UFO shit, they sliding it in. And it's still the same pictures of shit. Show me fucking Alf. Show me a sleeve stack or something. Stop showing and all these high tech cameras. You can use this iPhone camera. I can do some crazy shit with it. But you think the government ain't got no high tech cameras to catch a real fucking UFO in the cockpit? It's always some old far away lightning shit. Like that shit crazy, man. Can you predict November 26th with them? Can I predict it? I don't know. Yeah, them 15 minutes. Yup. I don't know, contender. We got other shit that should be before them files. We need to feed our peoples, man. We need to strengthen the infrastructure, get control of the school system. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to see an alien body. I want to see an alien. Yeah, some old weird shit. This will be the one most interesting year to go down in history because now human achievement no longer matter. We will wait alien tech immediately. Right, immediately, because that's how we are consumers. Anything they had to sell, we buying it. They can come with a watch line. Know what I mean? You better bet Trump can make money for his family. I ain't got no problems with that. Cause I'm saying when I get in power, whether it's the head of the bowling league, don't get in the way of me doing me. That's the problem. Too many motherfucking chiefs, not enough Indians. I have no problems with Trump skimming a little bit off the top because that's what it's about. Y'all want to romanticize politics. Politics is a dirty game, and we are the collateral damage. That's why I don't want Trump to lose because if he loses, gas is going to be $10, eggs going to be $15. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, okay, gauge this from a soda. How much is a soda nowadays? 250. Remember that same soda was fucking 50 cent. That shit is 250 right now. The dollar ain't shit, man. The dollar is 75 cent. P Funk Earth Tour 77. Okay, flashlight. Another ignorant ass clown. Damn, Anthony, why are you coming in talking about your dad like that? And if your mom didn't tell you, yeah, this simple ass clown, this ignorant motherfucker, this black piece of shit is your dad. So welcome to the family, man. Smash that like, y'all. Oh shit. It's always some fucking black, and you a fucking bubble eye black dude. Go sit down, Tony, and drink your Steel Reserve. Ah, damn, a old ass black motherfucker. Why, Tony? Because you seen Donald Trump shit without even assuming. Go drink your Steel Reserve, man, and eat some saltine crackers. You like got an upset stomach. 461. You said a dollar still worth more than Canadian money. Those are the only UFOs I know about. The mothership connection, right? Only hurt people, call people names. Who hurt you, Anthony? Right. Anthony, he terrible. And it be always your own people that do this shit. I can take this shit from some weird ass white guy out of motherfucking Paducah, Kansas. But Anthony look like he from the East Coast somewhere, maybe Boston, maybe Miami. And he come in saying something like that. That's like, damn. Is that what we doing now, Anthony? What's up with you, Flash? Make money, money, make money, 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 make money, money, make money, money, money. Flash, what's up, my G? That's why you call it politics. Anthony's stuck in the past. He's seen this picture of Donald Trump and immediately think I'm supporting him. I'm supporting Donald Trump as the president. I'm not supporting him as go vote for him. Black maggots about to stay away from trees if they lose in November. Right. Yep, the enemy from within is the most dangerous. It's all Biggie said it best. It's always the ones that smoke blunts with you. See your picture, want to grab the guns and go and get you. Price and fine investment portion, they all up. What's that? 211. Price, little boy, you are delusional as hell. And wow, I'm older than you. You just ain't do nothing with yours. You look like you 60, dude. I'm looking 30. Come on, man. Anthony, I'm older than you, fam, and you looking 60. That's what the fucking problem is. Drinking that motherfucker Still Reserve, dude. Wearing them big ass aviator ass glasses. You got on some goddamn sharpshooter glasses. You're nearsighted. You ain't no motherfucking sniper. You running around with sharpshooter glasses on, man. You're nearsighted, Anthony. God damn. Go to Bosch and Long. Democrats can't win a game of Uno. Oh, so are you voting for Mike Pence in 2028 Flash? What's going on? My investment portfolio is way up. That's for real. Kevin Beasley, what's up with you? Yeah, he got on some goddamn sharpshooter glasses. The more you know, the less you can be fooled. People are easily destroyed for lack of knowledge. Go study. Salute, Sassy Mo. Drop that knowledge on him. His glasses is safety goggles. Yeah, but from who? Who's the danger? Goddamn, he got on them goddamn sharpshooter glasses. Yeah, but you running around with them on like they glasses. You got on sharpshooter glasses. Who's the bigger fool? Don't sell it a good name, but Still Reserve. That's what Anthony drank. Still Reserve. Mississippi doing good in school, scoring two and reading. Wow. Mississippi and Alabama, they got what's going on with that? See, that's the things we need to be dealing with. The education. You know what I'm saying? And we producing, you know what I mean, uneducated, illiterate Americans. America is gonna be filled up. You know what I'm saying? Anthony's lens are like the Hubble telescope can either see the Yeah, he got them looking at the Crab Nebula right now. He looking at the Crab Nebula. Damn. Right. No matter if it's a poor state or what, I still say the education should be, you know what I mean, a top priority. Billionaires don't care about the left, right, or the middle, or MAGAs. They live their own wicked agenda. They're only players. They're not about themselves to get their yeah, with their program shit. That's right, Sassy Mo. Okay, you say y'all growing and other states shrinking. Godfather said he can see the future with them glasses. I was about to ask that shit. Anthony, tell me what's the pick three tonight. I know you can see it. This Versace, baby. These Versace looks. Anthony, you got on them goddamn sharpshooter glasses that you got in got there gonna train. Hey, Flash. He ain't get them James from basic training, did he? He got on the basic training glasses. Well, trailer parks are worse than projects anyway. Trailer parks are, oh man. But you know, a lot of states use trailer parks as their projects too. But yeah, contender. I'm telling you, that should be the biggest concern in America, the education of our children. Because as you're producing, you know what I mean? A, You say the jail for Trump. B-Cab. That's what it is. Lock him up. There are trading routes that are being established. They're going to stop buying oil from America instead of Iran. We are battling the British. Iran was a British controlled country. Iran was an American controlled country along with Britain. That's why we had a bunch of BP oil gas stations. Okay. Iran was starting to be ran. The Saudis owned BP in the long run, and all the other British held things around the world. The Saudis got a hold of it because UK ran out of money when they couldn't colonize no more. So, okay, yeah, that moon shit terrible because they let India say they was on the southern. India landed on the southern part. Ain't that something? India was just looked at shit in the 80s. Remember the lady Sally Struthers kept talking about sending money to Bangladesh and all them little spots over there. But now India looking at like one of the top 10 countries on the planet, making money. Know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. Involved in world affairs. It's crazy. You said they let the war happen in Russia. Well, Russia's his cousins, man. You said the earthquake hit Bay Area. Bay Area on the fault line, though, ain't it? Work harder. Smash this like dragon falling. What do you mean none of this matters? And you said that's what your dad said when he put his last suitcase in the fucking trunk of that 57 Chevy. And when he looked back at y'all, he said none of this matters and pulled off. Damn. Okay, that's why they say the San Andreas fault. Why is it gay? I could go for the fake, but why is it gay? And the Loma Prieta fault. Okay. They say Africa on the fault line too. Thank you, Sassy Mo. Number one rule in life, worry about yourself no matter who sits in that house. It had always been every woman and for him or herself. Cool Cat says, should Cash Patel be fired? He has no experience. He's always hiding from the camera. No life interviews. Well, a lot of them that's with the FBI and those different kind of agencies, law agencies, and law enforcement agencies, they do like to have a little bit privacy. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cash Patel, he been making a bunch of mistakes. He should have been fired. And then even Pete Hedgepeth, he should have been fired when he released all that shit on WhatsApp to his family and all that stuff, making mistakes like that. Nah, dog, he would have been out of there, chilling. Crime is art was low before he got in there because ain't no money in crime no more. Because now all the crime shit is legal. Ain't no more money in crime. Ain't nobody smoking crack or smoking snorting coke on a large scale. It's little pockets. Ain't no, and you can't post up nowhere. Stealing cars is a no go. All this motherfucking low jack and Apple tags and all that shit. It ain't everything that involved. You know what I mean? Living the day, you gotta hook an email to it. So then it's leaving a digital footprint. There is no money in crime these days, fam. Unless you open up a mortuary somewhere where they selling a lot of fentanyl at, because drugs is killing motherfuckers now. Motherfuckers ain't getting high, they dying. Right, Saximo, nobody's qualified in their positions. He hired a bunch of YouTubers and S entertainers and shit. Well, Adrian Biden gone now, so we can't even speak on that. Iran is not cooperating with the deal. big Keystone pipeline back in America. Bring Keystone. Yeah, that's what that Keystone shit. They fucked up with that oil shit. It wasn't because they didn't want to pay the Indians. Dakota. Hey, Dakota Strong, are you a Lakota Indian? You're right, King Fire. They don't care about us or the youth. Right. So, Flash, are you invested in any oil? But they was telling y'all oil was what's up when they had the Beverly Hillbillies. Remember, man, it wasn't supposed to be no deal. Jed, why is he making a deal if they won? Damn, 120,000 pipeline jobs. Shell stock is where is that? Okay. Trump is a retard, and if you support him, there's no. That doesn't mean I'm a retard if I support Trump. That means I support Trump. Serious questions. How do all these Trump haters type so fast and hold up in their mouth at the same time? Wow, Democrats are scum. Ah, I like that one. How do they do it? How do y'all do it? Spaz on that like button. It's free. And for real, man. That shit is frizzy. You say greed. The natives will get restless, especially if you're not feeding the wolves. It'll implode. That's right, Flash. Not even if I chose him, I don't hate him because he's the president. He can do his job. If he fucking up, I'm gonna speak on it though. I don't have to go for him what he doing at his job, but he can do his job. Shit, exactly. A president is just a figurehead, a puppet on the string. Beverly Hillbillies had many people tell me the Clampets are my close relatives. I told them I wish. Why did you say you was a relative of the Clampets? Was it because you was country as hell, or you came up on some bread? The Democrats, they don't want anybody who's not their guy to do well. I want everybody to do well because if he fails, we are the collateral damage. Man, I vote for Gavin Newsom. He's slimy like Trump. You got to get somebody in there that can tell a good lie, man. Then we require a special environment bullshit formulation here in California. Okay. Y'all can call that lady some names. I have a good idea that will help the entire world after the retirement age. You can't be elected as president or prime minister. Okay, you was raised like the Clamptons before they got rich. What, a bunch of possum soup and stuff like that? You live next door to the coal miner's daughter and some holler, and y'all used to get y'all water and take a bath in the creek. Hey, yo, stop saying that shit on AI. YouTube just try to say I'm AI, man. I'm gonna change back to my shit. I'm just building up the when you go vertical like this, it's a good way to get people to support the channel. I'm trying to get my supporters up. So if you haven't got over there and support the channel, I'm trying to get one of them YouTube plaques too. So I'm gonna need 100,000 supporters. I'm at around 32,000. Get over there and turn the notification bell on and double tap the stream. It's 59 of y'all in here. I can't believe 50 of y'all is in here geeking and peeking, peeking and sneaking. I mean, oh yeah, gas is high, but not like sleepy. Why are you keep going back to Joe Biden? Joe Biden, his dollar was different, fam. That 5.5, 5.5, Flash, hit the cash out, man. Black Money Trust. God damn, 5.5 with 100. Come on, man. Gas is high because we like refining capacity. Newsom is money grabbing, socialist money grabbing machine. Is he grabbing it for himself? I applaud him because that's what all of them doing. Donald Trump making billions. Ain't no wrong with him wetting his beat. I will say that. I'm gonna tell you all that. Politics, that's what it's about. If not, what you doing it for? Ain't nobody trying to save the world. Motherfuckers trying to goddamn get paid. Health is wealth, not money. Salute. Nah, we didn't have any rich folks around us, but we did have outhouses, antique trucks, no computers, hunting and fishing was a norm, and growing veggies. Okay, what decade was you born in, Keith? Money just helps. You say you help this well. Money just helps others. You can't help nobody because you're broke. Oh God. That's correct, Flash. It's not the supply. We rely on others for refineries. Okay, stay that way. Trump doesn't look too healthy. Keith, did you guys have dentists? Oh, 1967. God damn, everybody was living like that in America. Keith, 1967 was we was in a decline. It was fucking with the dollar. Petrodollar was coming up. The gold standard was goddamn being pushed out. It's when the Rust Belt started happening. You know what I mean? Everybody was doing bad in the beginning of the 70s. He's not drawing a paycheck. Don't none of them draw a paycheck. They getting theirs. Right, that's who they are. Stephen Hilton. Is he part of the Hilton family? What's this platform? This platform is America, and it's for Americans. So even if you're a Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Socialist, Communist, insurgent, infidel, incel, whatever you are, white nationalist, black nationalist, you can come here and voice your opinion with respect, though. You feel me? That's what this platform is. And what's going on with you? U4E, the Orange Man and his shenanigans. That's what it is. Sandra Lanson. You all know the answer to that question. Make sure you vote. Welcome to corporate America, says Gypsy. All my life, I was told I couldn't work without Social Security number. So why are illegal immigrants working inside legitimate company jobs? I guess America must abide by laws. Illegals not. Right. You say you write it all off. That's what it is. Mark Nelson says 8. L Dog Award says greed is why gas is so high. Creamish says best president ever, Trump, from a black man in California. What part of California? Beverly Hills or where? What? I mean, it's two of y'all in here. Flash, they're one of your peoples. Niggas for Trump. Getting that paper though, Flash. I respect it. If anything, lost the war. They are in Detroit. Good luck, diaper heads. Vince Jackson. I am near Fresno. Okay, okay. Y'all know the Bulldogs out there. Fresno. Fresno got their own game. The Bulldogs. G Bravado. I see you, G Bravado. Niggas in Beverly Hills. Nope, niggas in Baldwin Hills, family. You said the president got us into an unnecessary war, Kenneth Russell. Salute, Vince Jackson. That's what it is. Shout out G Bravado. I worry about the problems of this country and around the world, but I don't see like a lot of people are talking about what's going on happening in Social Security in about 10 years. True. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Go get on the podcast or start you a little thing up and talk about it. If you want people to know that, you know what I mean? Bless up, Jonathan. Thanks for the blessings, fam. They been saying Social Security gonna be gone, gonna be gone, gonna be gone. Smash that like. Oh yeah, Keith. Who do y'all think is a good candidate for 2028 to be president? No matter what's your political. Who would y'all think would be a good candidate? Okay, Sassy Mo. Salute. War is the foundation of it, right? Damn, 50 candidates. But goddamn, a lot of them motherfuckers is crackpots. You say you thinking. Who was a good candidate for the president? Nah, I think Mike Pence, Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom. All of these people are candidates that could probably be, you know what I mean, do a good job as president. Trump ain't doing nothing special. He just doing what the fuck he want to do. That ain't nothing special. White folks been doing that type shit. What he doing is doing all the shit that y'all want to do. Pence ain't washed up. A lot of people that's down with Trump is leaving to join Mike Pence foundation. It because it's not California. That's what I mean. It's a different ball game, but you got to be a smooth, slick talker. And Gavin Newsom fit the bill. Right, Nate. Social Security is funded by everyone to contribute half a cut of 147K if they lift that cap. Social Security has zero funding issues. Why is Mike Pence a bitch? Because he ain't get with that January 6th shit. Mike Pence is an American. I think he might do a good job. Shit. Mike Pence is very popular. He talking right now holding a motherfucking a gimlet in his hand or a dry martini talking to somebody about the presidency right now. Believe that. Smash that like, y'all. Well, y'all ain't named a candidate. I ain't heard nobody name a candidate yet. But why rock the boat? He was trying to be a team player. You feel me? Smash that like. Smash that like, y'all. Name 3 American values that Trump is ruining, Chaz. I feel you, Keith. Now that the Republicans and America has something to do with it, y'all notice a lot of the people that's candidates and Democrats are going to jail and stuff like that. Why you ain't go with Bianca? Shit, Skid Row ain't shit. The country's the capital of the country got a huge homeless too. There's a lot of homeless people in Washington D.C. Empathy, righteousness, integrity. America lost key values. Trump is a problem. I'm telling you, DC, man, y'all go to well, you need to get to DC if you're an American citizen at least one time in your lifetime to see where the laws are being made and you know what I mean the flagship. But DC does have a crazy ass homeless population. Mark Rubio for president. Okay. You said what makes Rubio a decent guy? Flash, have you ever been to DC? DC is a fucking a neighborhood. DC is the trench. The trench is Donald. It's probably moderate because you know they still got the National Guard there. Chances our presidency would be J.D. Vance or Tulsi Gabbard if Republicans want to steal the female vote. If J.D. starts to lose, they will likely push and let Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard, she ain't got a big enough presence. The only people that know her is people that follow politics. Good. Well, they always been bad in DC. I'm telling you. it's like homeless people everywhere, especially under like underpaths and tunnels and bridges. They got tents and shit right in there. Yeah, people. A lot of people don't even know who she is. It's sort of like the Obama shit. I was surprised when Obama was the president because he was low. Seattle was designed, Oregon and Washington State were designed as white supremacist states. To be honest, Denver, Colorado is full of filthy vagrants. I feel you, Keith. And yeah, they make it homeless a crime, but that's been a crime. That's how they got a bunch of black people. See, now it's crazy that they doing everybody, but a lot of black people got sent to the chain gang to work for free by being homeless. And then again, they would kick them out of the home. They'd pay for the black woman to live in the house and give them subsidies and government cheese. But then they'll put the black man in the streets and they'll arrest him for being homeless and vagrancy and then send him to the penitentiary farm to work for free. Man, remember they was pushing Seattle in the 80s. And Seattle was like the place to be. It was pushing that shit. Everybody want to move to Seattle from through movies. And kind of found out they got Mo Heron in Harlem. Smash that like 47 of y'all in here. Double tap the stream. We at 50 likes. Let's get them up to 100 in this stream, bro. Yeah, they was pushing that shit. It has, Jesse. And like we trying to tell y'all, when it was higher, the dollar was worth more. Donald, look, Trump might be a crazy man, but think about it. Crazy is that tomorrow he might wake up and say, "We did it. The oil is ours. This motherfucker on." It ain't gonna be ours. The oil is his because them motherfuckers. I don't have a problem with them stealing and all that shit, but break bread. Don't fucking get all this shit and talk about this stuff and don't do shit with it. Feed the wolves. White, retired, disabled, and wheelchair bound. Job does not anyway guarantee a person won't be homeless. Right. I've been to Cali. You are making a unsustained claim. As high because we are stupid and allow this crap, says Adam Palmer. Chris, you been to Compton or Crenshaw? I was Peru in early 90s. On Peru, says Flash. Cypress, Keith, skill issue. Chris is full of shit. Typical foreigner. No, but job and great investment savings and diverse portfolio does. Salute. I seen it higher than you know how we can make the value go up? Put somebody in office that's gonna get us back on course with the world. Because right now, nobody ain't doing business in the dollar. So the dollar ain't got no value to them. You feel me? If you can understand it, no one's doing business in dollars. So now that's the only way we make it go back up is get our good standing back in the world. Right now, we looking at like we some double crossers. Because y'all see how Trump is making everybody give him shit. He made some lady give him her Nobel Peace Prize. He wants Iran to give him the Strait of Hormuz and all this other shit. He went to Venezuela and just took those people's shit. That's my problem with the guy. Offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. Blacks for Trump. What's going on, Chuck? You still in North Carolina, my G? Yeah, but that's that shit. That selfish shit, fam. Real niggas take 2 pulls and pass it to the left. Selfish niggas take 3 or 4 because they always thinking about self. Headed to Ohio. Be careful with Ohio. You know, that's a swing state right now. They say a lot of shit going on in Ohio. Don't you know? You said Trump is the best president ever, and you 68. Maybe you may not be thinking clearly. You know you're 68 now. Smash that like. My cousin lived in Roseville, a Trump voter, heavy country. I was there in the 90s, and the Nadia, one of my groomsmen, is from LA. Okay. I just think that it's funny that everybody hating on Trump for copying people ideas when you all do it 24/7. You're just because you got the best idea first. What are they hating on? Trump ain't copying nobody ideas. Wolf, what are you talking about? What was rude, don't you know? Okay, you headed to Michigan. Shit. 1 cent used to get you 3 pieces of candy back in the day. Now 1 cent gonna get you kicked out of the establishment because they don't take coins. You say Trump is a puppet, the bank's rules. An unhinged, pathological, serial liar, and an incompetent idiot. Trump is, says Chris Holmes. Y'all mad with him? Yep, that's true. Once upon a time, the world used to look at America as a hero with its problems, but the only country to have that type of status got to bring it back. But Donald Quest, that's why we got to bring it back. America right now is the U.S. Make asylum great again. Harry Hovey, what's good with you? Smash that like, y'all. 51 people in here, man. Let's get them lights up. Shut down the asylums, especially political asylum. Send the Mexican beaner back to Mexico, Mexico again, says Flash in the pan. Viva la Mexico! Flash, you gonna make some Mexicans tear you up, boy. So Sacramento is Southern Night, California. Flash, your statement doesn't refute mine. The claim was made that I've never been to Cali, and you were wrong. Diane, you said Trump is the reason why gas so high. That's what it is. You think the $4 trillion of COVID money printed having any effect on us? No, I don't. But I ain't trying to go straight across the board 10%. Yeah, that's what he doing. They're gonna end up in business with China. Man, ain't no more freedom fighters, Chuck. On Call of Duty, maybe. Right, Ian. It's so high. Like I said, if it's $10 a gallon, somebody gonna buy it. Somebody gonna do it. That's like them high ass phones. That's why they keep doing it, because somebody's gonna buy that $1,500 phone. Somebody gonna get it. Smashed out like 55 people in here, man. Viva la Mexico! Yeah, doing their thing, fam. You know how it go. AK says, yes, truly the spoils of American culture has not risen to the light that was blinded their sight. Money before means, profit before profit. I can rage bait any black YouTube live by saying blacks and Mexicans for Trump. For Trump. It does. Right. It's just not the same dollar, Coyote. The wetbacks are overrunning Cali. Um, Mostly clear, fruit clouds, wealth before health. True indeed. Oh yeah, what's going on in Lynchburg? I go for that, Keith. That's what it is. Lemonade. Okay. They be so mad. I be trolling them with that and get angry. Even some whites get mad. Somebody said Mexico's another tour, but that shit get them fired up. Junk motherfucker coming in and say blacks for Trump. Well, remember when motherfuckers really was saying that shit and meant it? OPEC controls gas prices, but they fluctuate and rise and fall according to what Trump does to their members. And what happens to their members by dealing with Trump? UAE got a bunch of their American bases blew up. They lost a lot of money. Also, Venezuela, ain't they part of OPEC? White folks be trying to get your vote for who? The Democrats? What gold at right now? Is gold still at 5,000 or has it failed? Where's gold at right now? Donna, like hell, Trump ain't a racist. Like hell, he ain't no racist. Damn. So it failed because shit. 2 weeks ago, that shit was at 5,000. It was at 48 for like a good couple of damn. Okay. So you got a live ticker flash. It ain't up to me to explain to you why Trump is racist. Because if you don't believe he's racist, 9 times out of 10, either you're racist or you're just blind. You can't see. You need to wear some glasses like BMC. So it ain't up to me to prove to you that Trump is racist. Right, Keith. But we ain't talking about Bush. We talking about Trump. And if Bush was a racist, I guess how would he treat his grandkids? You know, the Bushes got Mexican kids. George Bush III is a Mexican by way of Jeb and his wife. Yup. White corporation. If, like I said, either you're a racist or you're blind. You can't see. You need to wear some glasses like BMC. So yeah, that's all. He went to that island. Yeah, because everybody that was in the White House was a racist. Nah, that Don Julio, that was nothing. I drank it like water, family. It's close. I ain't hit that shit. I hit something else tonight. That shit like water. It's close. I had hit this shit. But OJ Corvo is special. Smash that like, y'all. Right, underground. I think dude from the Central Park. I think his with the Islamic name. I think he should run for the mayor of New York. He governor evening. He's pretty. You know what I mean, dope. 90% of white America is racist, including your mama and daddy. With the Central Park Five happened, your mom and dad didn't want your sister bringing home. Right, and they also was trying to roast them little black boys. And come to find out, they had made them admit to that shit. America does not make America great, but it is a part of America. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he going to all the different the shows. They might touch him in California. All right, then I'm gonna help you out of here because we don't debate over here. We just discuss the problem. Know what I mean? Guess what? You're fired. You ain't got. You know what I mean? We can box your shit up. You're fired. All you Peckerwoods white think you're fine and not racist. Right. Because that's the American way. Racism is American pop culture. It goes with America. You cannot say or talk about American history without mentioning racism, slavery, Jim Crow, Ku Klux Klan, the birth of a nation, all type of shit, man. You cannot mention America without mentioning what it stood for. And some quadrants and hollers and cricks, it still stands for it. Govain, that's the dude that had something to do with the Young Dolph shit and the Yo Gotti stuff, right? Ain't that crazy? They making the rounds. You know that he only gave the 5 million to the HBCUs because none of them are actually HBCUs now. they're on the same level as mainstream colleges, and they are predominantly black now. They're not historical black colleges. Historically, now they're predominantly black with probably a 60-40 split with the people that are coming in that are not black as minorities. So, okay, if he did even do that. And most of the HBCUs are private institutions, so ain't no way in form they're gonna benefit black people that benefit in that private institution. So stop trying to make it seem like Trump did something for black people. I want one of those MAGA or anyone else to explain how racism makes America great. Ain't nobody do shit for him. Don't just Biden. Ain't no president did shit for black people. None of them did. All they did was point the finger and say, "Look at the bad guy." All right, Ian. Salute. Thanks for coming through. Obama ain't do shit, true. But a thug can come in any color. Shelf, you said, I want a different world in the future. I wouldn't be the least bit upset if my daughter brought home a boyfriend of color. Now, a thug, maybe not so much, but a thug can come in any color. And just by you having to make that statement shows me that you had to think about it, whether you like it or not. So, you know what I mean? You got to know, homie. I don't want you to believe shit. I want you to know. I've been with that golden statue of Trump. Exactly, Chuck. Now, Chuck, if they would actually tell the truth about the black man and where we come from and our lineage, that would be enough reparations for all. And that's true, Chuck. They just get it out the way. You ain't got to pay nobody. Just acknowledge it. What's going on, Jaden and Zach? John Stevens, Joe Capiti. What's up with you? Canula lost. Oh yeah, what state was Canula in, John Stevens? Yeah, we want all kings and queens. Everybody in Africa ain't no kings and queens. But guess what, Flash? You were never in Africa. You were born somewhere in California, wasn't it? That's what motherfuckers be like. When I was in Africa, you were never in Africa. Motherfucker can't tell me go back to Africa. I have never been to Africa, not even on a fact finding or nature trail. None of that shit. And when they speak of reparations, the first people that's gonna get reparations is Africans, because guess what? Africans didn't sell not one American or one American ancestor. Okay, they did not sell not one American or American ancestor. Africans sold Africans, so they need to deal with that. I'm a Black American, and that's off top. You feel me? You was born in Georgia, okay, where it won't Africa, and you probably can go back 10 grandmas, and ain't there one of them was born in Africa. That's what y'all got to stop believing in. If they tell you something, maybe you might have to scrutinize it. If they lie about one thing, they'll lie about everything. But I mean, shit, whatever makes you comfortable, believe it, family. Joe Biden, all this shit is Joe Biden's fault. God damn, Joe ain't been in office in 2 years. Hell, grandma, you say, bro, what is you on about? Some good cushion alcohol. Ah, yeah, man. Boy, I got that going. Go find L Grunz and slap it. You say, bro, what is you on about? That shit makes no sense. But who's Marco? Who is Marco? Marco Polo? Marco Rubio? Marco from out the park? Who? Which Marco, nigga? I ain't never had no ties with. I ain't never had no ties with Africa. Is what I'm trying to tell you. And 99% of Black Americans don't have no ties with Africa. You say go Trump, Pat Man. That's what it is. You say your grandma was born in Africa, and you're white, Chris. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Rubio. Who is Mark Rubio? I don't know. Somebody Trump got in the Trump administration doing this thing. Mark Rubio just went to see the Pope. I thought he would might have said J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is the Catholic. What's up, Salty Alaskan? I got to put a jacket on you too, because you always come through and you make a lot of comments in my comment section. Greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a jacket. What's been up with you? Salty Alaskan says Joe Biden destroyed the middle class, or should I say Obama, because everybody with the brain knows Biden wasn't in charge. And nor was Obama. It was some other rich white folk, or powerful white folk, because rich ain't shit. You know what I mean? They can make you rich. They can make all of us rich if they wanted to, just by putting a decimal point by whatever you got in your bank account right now. All they have to do is move the decimal point, you know what I mean, to the left 10 times. And all of us would be rich. It's all they doing. Flash, how is Fairbanks? Is it a mixed community? I bet you it's probably a lot of Tongans and different people there. Space Dust, what's been up with you? I ain't doing nothing. Chilling with my family. You say you study history, fam? Okay, a lot of Native Alaskans. A Native Alaskan should be a mixed bag by now. Okay. Yurok and Native Eskimos, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. You got that new job that you started. You said it's paying $9 more an hour. Oh, you say you own a home in Fairbanks, Flash. Rubio is a neocon warhawk, part of the Cheney camp. Yo, Dick Cheney had the lock on it. Salute Dick Cheney, a old mustache. If Dick Cheney was having something to do with what's going on right now, no matter what the fuck Donald Trump talking, you would be able to get some Social Security popping quickly, disability, Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, EBT, all of that shit to be popping because Dick Cheney was one of them old mustaches. Them white folks stealing, but they still know feed the motherfucking wolves. That's they distraction. They ain't have internet to make all these crazy distractions. Their distraction was stuff motherfucking that money down our throats, that mean green. Because that's the American dream. You can't live the American dream without money and resources. So I said Dick Cheney, George Bush Sr., all them old mustaches, they know better. Let the motherfuckers get that shit. Donald Trump and them counting pennies because they know they like the manager, the middle manager. If we save this on the economy, we gonna get to take it home. That's that type of shit. That's why Donald Trump don't want a check from being the president. That shit ain't but what $400,000 for 4 years. That ain't shit. That's about a couple. That's making him a millionaire. Shit, he could sell a goddamn on one of his properties and make 50, $60 million. Why would he be worried about a punk ass $1.5 million? You say you made a lot of money with Halliburton. Yeah, Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney had Halliburton popping. What's Halliburton doing now? Have they expanded? Because I'm telling you, a lot of them oil companies they trying to get out of that petrodollar shit. That's why the UAE is trying to turn into like the Las Vegas of the fucking Middle East because that petro shit they know it. They got analysts. 20 years ago they told them that shit. Data analysts, yo, in 2025 you know this shit ain't gonna be nothing. Y'all know it, and if you don't, you better. What about Ron DeSantis? They all suck. Anybody that's associated with Trump right now, they suck. And that's my opinion. Because number one, it's not just Trump by itself, it's the Trump administration. They are not feeding the wolves. That's why I say they suck. I don't give a damn about white folks stealing money and going over there fucking with people countries. Because guess what? That's what white folks do. Look at your neighbors. They be the coolest motherfuckers, but don't let the police be at your house. Now he's telling the police everything. And he plays his music loud, that NWA stuff, and he's always drinking beer and that car there, that's his brother's car and all that shit, man. We should have it, but will we know how to maintain it if they gave us all of that shit? The free energy. And we'll anything that's free to always get abused. Like the fucking the breakfast in the morning at the hotels, the continental breakfast, it always gets abused because it's free. Motherfuckers putting sashes in their pocketbook and spilling jelly everywhere. You know what I mean? Mixing the sugar with the wet spoon from you just stirred your coffee up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely space dust. Night man's of dreams too. And you know what? If you don't live your dreams, you're gonna help somebody else make their dreams come true. So whatever. You know what I'm saying? If Michelle Obama ran, I would give her my vote. Because guess what? I don't know Michelle Obama for being a politician. Her palate is clean. So therefore she ain't got too much allegiance to too much because she's not a politician. The same as Donald Trump, if y'all can't see it, Donald Trump is a businessman doing the job of a politician. Okay. Michelle Obama would be a American citizen being doing the job as a president. So if she ran, I would vote for her. And that's just is what it is. There you go, my boo.
Raquel, Raquel.
I don't like that, L Grimes. Knowing that that black woman is not a he, it'd be crazy for me to sit in here and let you say that. Come on, man. Show a certain amount of respect for yourself if you can't have respect for the lady in her position in history. Really, fam. Trump bankrupt casinos, and casinos have bankrupted a lot of Americans. So What's the difference? You feel me? A lot of Americans are bankrupt themselves at casinos. That's the problem. We always thinking the house wins. Remember, it's overhead. The house bringing all the motherfucking high price stars, the buffet, comp liquor. You know what I mean? It's more than just, you know what I mean, just pulling the slot machine or pushing the button. Now, there's a lot of things that go in, and then there's a certain element of crime that gambling brings, because gambling is a crime, a legalized crime. There's prostitution, racketeering. You know what I mean? Who's Craig Robinson? Who is that? Cowboy is Obama best friend. We all know I don't agree. What are you talking about, dude? See what I'm saying? See, your conversation was excellent up until the conspiracy theory shit, talking like that. You too conspiracy theory, you know? And like I said, to allow you just to defile that lady's name like that, and knowing it is a lady, that's the type of shit you do at the house, like with any black person. Anything you hear about them, you believe it. You can't, man. I'm not with it. Rick Ross said crime pays. Rick Ross was a fucking prison guard. Supply and demand. Yeah, casinos are mainly owned by white tribe members though. You don't see no black Native American casinos. You know what I mean? You'll see some white guy, Chief, you know what I mean, O'Rourke of the Yakamac Indians. Okay, Craig. Okay, that's Michelle Obama brother. Yeah, Craig. He got a podcast with his sister that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of them nerds and they trying to do their thing, but it's still pretty dope. They be talking about some good shit. I see the fruit of their little jokes. It ain't gonna make no money because it's a novelty, but for what it's worth, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? I seen Obama up there chilling and everything doing this one too. You know what I mean? Flash, your wife is just saying that shit that she thinks that Michelle Obama is a man. That's just that she they really that shows that's like pure hatred, fam, for somebody to say somebody's a man, knowing that it's not a fucking man. That is pure hatred. Knowing. And even if somebody made themselves believe that shit, like, she is a man. Nah, fuck that. That's a fucking mental issue that they have with that lady, man. I know. You say you know Craig Robinson personally, but then you should know that Michelle Obama is a woman. Yeah, and that's a disrespect that all black women space does when they do it. It's inward. It's an inside joke. You feel me? And that's what you know what I mean? Nah, I can't accept that. Beto O'Rourke. Yeah. Yeah. Is Beto O'Rourke an Indian? Is he somewhere owning a casino? Because that it'd be the $5 Indians that make the chief of the goddamn tribe. They wouldn't even pick a freedman. It'd be the $5 Indian. The irony is chapter 6 of Art of the Deal brag how smart it was for him to invest in Atlantic City casinos. That aged badly. Oh, in his book, in that book. Right. That should tell you something, ASAP. It's sort of like when a hurricane come, they're going to Mad Russia selling all the fucking products that go along with protecting yourself from the hurricane. The sandbags, the water goes sky high. You know what I mean? The shovels when the snowstorm coming. That type of shit. The merch. I wouldn't be married to someone who thinks Michelle Obama is a man because it would mean I'm married to someone who doesn't have an issue disrespecting black women. It's low. Man, before Trump was the president, Trump was cool. Honestly, I liked him on the Apprentice. That's one of my favorite shows. You're fired. That's you know what I mean. Before he was on that Democratic shit, running with the presidency, then I lost him with it. And even then, he was kind of Al Sharpton-ish. And then he started leaning towards Nick Fuentes and the boys and the Proud Boys and all that stuff. So he lost me with it. They used all the gas going to the moon. Man, Trump was dope before he got a taste of this power. Power changes people. The same people that you were 10 years ago, you should not be. They said the same things about the French president wife, about Macron wife. That's up to you to determine, little grandma. Thomas Cunningham. The way to reunite is stop hating Trump and realize he's the best. Can I ask y'all something? What are these numbers that y'all coming in posting? 8, and then I seen some people posting 9. What is that? Trump and MAGA divided America. I think Flash be saying a lot of shit for the shock value of it. Hmm. I'm in the gang, yeah. What you want to know? I'm in the gang, homie. Blood, cuz. I'm grooving. Trump is uniting America and Democrats are destroying it. Thomas, put that fucking drink down if you can't handle your liquor. I'm not saying he's a horrible person. Me neither. I'm saying he the president. He it's his right to fuck up. To the victor go the spoils. But god damn, can a nigga get a slice? You got a whole loaf of bread you over there. I see you come to St. Louis. You talk my bro. Yeah, ain't nobody coming to St. Louis just to see you and your brother, nigga. What Method Man said he was over there? Can we get some drinks? Can we get some bitches? Fuck, I'm coming to St. Louis to see your brother for, nigga. Thanks, Nightbot, for getting him out of here. Thomas on some meth or some shit. I'm gonna keep it real because it sounds like I hear his jaw while he texting. I can hear his jaw moving. God damn. He had power to change stuff and he used it to gain for himself. So with Trump, all of them should though. I'm gonna say that the ones that didn't, that's on them because I'm not gonna be the president and not benefit off of it. Fuck that. That it is what it is. Are you the supervisor at your job that make it good for all your workers, or you supervisor your job to pay that fucking 30-year mortgage? You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, wet my beak. I have no problems with that. But I say feed the wolves. Because like the guy just said, what's the white boy? He just said all this suppressing the economy and keeping this shit away from the American citizens is ain't gonna do but make motherfuckers get mad and try to take it. Keep my brother out of your mouth, twin. Huh? If you was in New York, you know you would have had to say pause right with that one. You would have had to say pause. And I would have had to say pause for even reading that shit. Why do you think Muslims destroying America? Hantavirus, Palmer syndrome, 8 weeks after exposure, the flu-like, fever, fatigue, and muscle ache, thighs, hips. Shit, that shit sound like old age, motherfucker. Fucking gas is $5 a gallon. Food is unreal. Expensive. We at war again. It's economic war though. Ain't that crazy? Why go economic war on your citizens, family? A war economics. Yeah, Thomas seemed like one of them armchair communists. And he thinks he's against communists. C2XU360 says FTD. That's what it is. Come to Cali. It's $7 a gallon. Wear a helmet. Damn. And do they have those rolling outages where some gas stations don't have gas? Because that's when it's really gonna be a problem. It's gonna be $10, and then it's gonna be a shortage of it. So you know what? Y'all better start getting the motherfucking e-bikes because your ass might be on some Japanese shit. What's them cities, Asia, they been quite on. China even riding bikes and stuff like that. You better get you one. You notice, now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Notice that they putting a lot of bike lanes in cities now. Yeah, the last time I heard of the rolling gas joints, it was in the 70s. Around the time when Anwar Sadat, it wasn't even no Hezbollah, it was the PLO, Yasser Arafat, and Jimmy Carter was trying to get them together, the Aswan Dam and all that shit. That's the last time they had the gas shortages. That's but they had them big bodies then. The Monte Carlos, them got there going. Right, Thomas. Your question? You never heard me say I hate Trump. Trump is the president. He can do what he want to do. How can I hate him? I ain't never met him. You know what I mean? Do I like the shit he doing? No. That doesn't mean hate. That means I'm not in agreement with him. You understand? Hate is fuck him. Fuck his kids. Nah, dog. I never met him to hate him. All the motherfuckers I hate, I met him in person. And you know what I mean? It's certain shit I hate about him that he's doing, but they hate Trump. Trump the president, man. And if I ever become the president, or even like I said, if I'm the head of the HOA, get the fuck out the way. Don't worry about what I'm doing because it's my job, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's all I say. But I say do your job efficiently. If your job is to make sure that the United States Constitution is upheld and that the citizens taken care of, do that. Wet your beak. Get your money. I ain't hating on that. But when you do get your money, you get that whole loaf of bread. Can I get a slice of something? You know what I mean? Don't be greedy. Feed the wolves because like everybody saying now, you suppress the economics. Know what I mean? A hungry man is an angry man. Bob Marley told you that shit. You feel me? You hungry shit. You gonna fuss and fight. Let's look at your lives. When income tax time, you got money and shit, and it's all good. DoorDash, and y'all do. Y'all happy. Yeah, I love you, Bookie Boo. But when it gets slim and slumber, you know what I mean? Sometimes it gets rough and y'all turn on each other. Wolves. You feel me? That's why I say to Donald Trump, the only problem I got with him is he can be a racist because all of them racist. I don't give a fuck. I know how to treat a racist. I mean, I pay him well, and I pay him no mind. Okay, he can be a capitalist. Hey, who doesn't want to make money? Okay, he can be an expansionist. Take money. Big bank, take little bank. Okay, but what he should not be is a greedy, hoarding motherfucker. Feed the wolves and to be good. Like all that check shit, don't talk about it, be about it. And don't just send out one check. The fuck is you sending me $2,400 for? That's an iPhone these days. That's a pair of sneakers. You know, black folks, y'all say we always want all the name brand shit. That's a pair of sneakers, motherfucker. Send me fucking 5 Gs for 24 months. Make it make sense with all this tariff and all this oil shit and all this Doge money you found. Make it make sense. Okay? That would be the and all y'all to shut y'all mouth. If Donald Trump was sending out some bread, motherfuckers was getting checks and shit, motherfuckers be, I fuck with him. Donald, that nigga there. Know what I'm saying? That's how motherfuckers is. And that's all he got to do. I don't see what greedy white men, they can't break bread like that. You know what I mean? That's why the drug dealer was so loved in the community. Because when he got the $1 bills, you know what the fuck he did? He threw them bitches in the hood. I don't spend no fucking $1 bills. You know what I mean? Well, Dolph, the late great Dolph said, nigga, I piss 100 G's. Ain't come and get it unless it's 100 P's. I don't want it, fuck it. You know what I mean? If them white motherfuckers could just understand that, they'll be good, but they would never feed the motherfucking wolves. Trump ain't my orange daddy. My daddy black as the blackest Jew Jesse, motherfucker. But real talk though, if you can understand it, if he was to feed the wolves, we wouldn't have no problems because we would be able to. We wouldn't be worried about it. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I mean, if he was to feed the wolves and let the wolves protect themselves when they need to, don't fuck with the gun laws. But no, you want to go do all of this bullshit and then you don't come back and say, here, look what I got. You know what I mean? You know your mama tolerated that shit as long as you when you sold that dope, if you really was in the streets and you paid them bills for the family, your mama tolerated it. It says, boy, you need to go to church with your grandma. I am, mama. And if you know what you know, you feel me? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I don't got no problems with none of the shit he doing. But feed the wolves, because I don't know no white man that got love for black people that have done so much. So I'm saying, so but I do know as an American, you know what I mean, I'm eligible for one of them checks. So feed the wolves. Yeah, man, but the presence alone that we care had something to do with because of the fact we were a country. What are you talking about? And why aren't you on your corner? Get out there and get me my money. L. Grimes, you just rambling, homie. Nah, dog. This ain't you know what? You about to get boxed up. I'm telling you. What's going on, Gordon? Wolves are only wolves because they're hungry. So shit, they should be their wolves. They should be big as a motherfucker because they should be getting fed. Flash, if we buying into the corporation just as well as you pay into your company, they pay a certain amount, you pay a certain amount, and then you could go get a little bit from what's that from HR? You know, fill out a little paper, go get you a little bit of it. Why not with the America? Right now, you can't pull no investment out of America, but they want you to put all your investment into it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, wolves eat the weak, but if all of us strong, ain't no need for us worrying about getting eaten because we strong. You feed the wolves that Ukanuba, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucking puppet child, that Purina. You know what I mean, you throwing them scraps in. We fight for scraps. Let us get fat off the motherfucking lean, baby. That's what has to happen. He got wolves fighting for scraps. And when you're hungry, a motherfucker ain't no friends when you're hungry, family. But they don't have to be among us though, Flash. If we can support all of these countries and do all this other shit, we can set up a stable enough lower level for the people that don't have. Everybody eats, B. See, that's what I'm saying. They too greedy. They too greedy for the not always want to make somebody poor. That you see what I'm saying? Nobody in America should be poor. Nobody. It should always be a loaf of bread I can snatch. You know what I mean? A bottle of water I can drink, or a cup of juice, or some aspirins or something that I can get because I'm American. All I got to do is have my ID. It should be so much surplus. They're selling ink pens for $40, man. They buying ink pens for $40. You know what? You know what? But you know why black people always make bad investments with money? Because they ain't have none. And you know, anything that you get, say even if it's the new chocolate Twinkies with the peanut butter filling, you're gonna eat like 3 of them till you get used to them, and then you probably don't fuck with them no more. But instead of uh teaching black people about economics and how to get a bank account and stuff like that in school, they taught them that George Washington was the first president, Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president, um, Theodore Roosevelt ran up Stonewall Hill with a bunch of white people and really some black dudes. Archduke Ferdinand started World War One. Adolf Hitler killed the Jews World War Two. Rest in peace, Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, MLK. You know, so it's indoctrination to the fullest. For show Flash, I'm here to teach. I'm just dropping it on you. Like, you got to get out of that realm of what they giving you is really what's going on. You feel me? And they ain't teach nobody about economics and how to do a bank account. We don't know that shit. And then again, what we gonna do it with pennies? Because at home they already had us economically stifled. It was economic warfare. Of course, they're not gonna feed them wolves. You know, that's selection. You know, they say that in the Bible. What was the young boy? He took these sheep and he bred them, and they was you know what I mean. The black sheep they was like that there, and then he did his and then he did his father-in-law sheep, and they was weak, and the father-in-law was like, "You stealing my sheep, or you did something to my sheep." You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. They stifled the lions. They ain't feeding no motherfucking. Say, wait a minute, them ain't no motherfucking wolves. They lions. They ain't want to feed them, but they feed our kittens and our lady cats because they look good and they know game and they, you know what I mean. If they can feed a hungry lion behind your back and you don't know, imagine what else they can do, motherfucker. You feel me? Them lionesses can feel the hungry lion behind your back and you don't even know it. Because y'all ever seen that movie Claudine? The formula the formula is family. And I'm passing the plate on your millionaire ass too, Flash. Cash out. Black money trust. You know the game. You keep coming in with your pinky up. The game is to be sold, not to be told. Especially from a member of the church, a fellow deacon, Flash. Smash that like. Shout out everybody checking out the Black Money Corp. It's 33 of y'all in here. Let's get them likes up to 100, family. This shit crazy. Newsom should be the president because guess what? He looked like a slimy Donald Trump. You got to be a good liar to be the president. If you're trying to save the world, don't be the president. If you're trying to fuck up some commas, yeah, be the president. You know what I mean? That's all I say. If you're trying to save the world, get out of politics. You know what I mean? Open up a goddamn homeless shelter because the presidency is the most dangerous job on the planet because the people that are the most vulnerable with it is us. We are collateral damage. Smash that like, y'all. Where the receipts at? Where the tie envelopes at? Hold on. Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. Fucking retouch. What the fuck is that? Y'all say Charlie Kirk is an incel. Yo, what's up, Rob? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Rob? What's up with you? You said Trump is why gas is high. Yeah, but Charlie Kirk, Nick Fuentes, um, Ben Shapiro, all of them white boys is on the weird side of America. Like they ain't even normal white boys. Know what I mean? They ain't your Eminems or your Kid Rocks or In Sound Clan posse. Okay, that's what it is, Rob. How's the family? How OG Pops doing, man? And the rest of the family? Toothbrush. You say the government is why gas is high. Chilling, Austin Cormer. What's up, Austin? Austin's Kana. Austin, are you from Africa? Chilling family, you know what I mean? Family good. A lot of laughter in the background, you know. When you hear laughter, you know all is well. Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, I'm just chilling, Bob, you know, in the algorithm. Ron, what you been doing interesting lately? What you do with that watch? Oh, hold it, you done got crazy. Nah, man, fuck you. He was a person who gave a fuck and you didn't care, mother. But don't make fun of dead white men who love God and preach your own preacher. Shut up, fool. You talking to me, Grimes, about Charlie Kirk? You sounded like a dick sucker right there. Nah, man. I hope you weren't talking to me, fam. I'm telling you. Because I told you earlier, you about to get your shit boxed up. Watch your motherfucking mouth, man. Matter of fact, you fucking with the vibe. You know what Donald Trump will say right now, right? You're fired. Security, welcome to the door. Box him up. Come on, man, with the bullshit, man. Don't use this fucking platform for your loud outbursts, texting crazy and shit, man. Trump is at war on America, period, Austin. Oil makes the world go round. Not really. That petrodollar is falling now. Muhammad, why would you ask me something like that? Muhammad Magdalene. Do you know what a Magdalene was? A Magdalene was um a fishmonger and a whoremonger. If you know what that is. Magdalenes sold fish, and when they couldn't sell fish, they sold their bodies. Mary Magdalene. And I know what you'll say. She was from Magdalene. Yeah, and that's what the women there were famous for. Also, Jesus, Google or research the four grandmas. Jesus had four grandmas. One of them name was Anne. And in some they say that she was of immaculate conception too, that she was born without mother and father engaging in sexual intercourse. That was his grandma. That was Mary's mother, Anne. And also she was rumored to be of the prostitute persuasion. So it's coming to find out true to form, just like in the black communities. Most preachers used to be pimps, and most ladies of the church used to be ladies of the night. It's just it is what it is. If you can't see it, you know what I mean. Some of this shit, just like Elijah Muhammad told y'all, I'm bringing y'all these spaceships and all this other shit because I'm telling it to you in a fairy tale because that's how you think. You think like a little kid in a fairy tale, and that's how they give it to your ass. You see what I'm saying? You say Trump is better than the rest, bro. I mean, in your opinion, okay. Can you name three reasons? DeVito, why Trump is better than the rest? DeVito, you from Africa. Austin, salute for that one right there, Austin. Shout out Austin for that super chat. Greatly appreciated, my G. Somebody double up on that super chat. Austin just hit up. Somebody hit that up. Aliens are demons. Demons are romanticized fears. That's all demons are. Romanticized fears. Whatever your fear is, they tell you that's what the demon is. Know what I mean? If they want all the bitches, they tell you when your dick get hard, that's a demon. That's a demon. Loose the demons. Nah, I ain't loose the demons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop being sheep, man. Like the white folks call y'all sheep and being herded. Now that's all good. Greatly appreciated. Whatever. You know what I mean? That you even took the time out to do it. You feel me? Greatly appreciated. Shout out all y'all that's been hitting up the cash app. It's greatly appreciated. The lowest gas. But remember, y'all, the dollar is not the same dollar that Biden and Obama was spending. Donald Trump has fucked with the dollar. Nobody trusts the dollar no more. Nobody trusts the Americans no more. We looking crazy. You from the upper Midwest. Okay, DeVito. So who you think was better? Eminem or Esham? Smash that like. And why are you texting like that, Robert? That shows me like I can't even answer stuff like that when you us. Oh, the U.S. ain't got no oil, so they go steal it. I still like, come on, man. Okay, Trick and Eminem. Okay, what songs does Trick have? I thought he was just a goon. What you know about T Stucky? Shout out T Stucky, man. Free that man. Smash that like T Stucky, Blade Icewood. Would you boss up and get this money? Would you? You feel me? But yeah, Trick, he a goon. Hey, yo, y'all want to hear something funny? A MAGA supporter threatened me with Trick at one time. And then he was like, yeah, y'all, you conservative, la, 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 la. And then he said, because I know Trick. You know who Trick is, don't you? Man, you don't know Trick, man. Smash that like out. I feel like Johnny Gill in this motherfucker right now. Put on your red dress. Smash that like. It says favorite part of Justin Bieber. Yeah, in Detroit, he a goon. Where I'm from, he's just another nigga from out of town that get motherfucking ran over. Believe that. In Detroit, he a goon, no doubt. But where I'm from, he'll just be another motherfucker. What they say, up, down goes another. You know what I'm saying? As well as that will probably happen to me in their territory. Pat Man, you back saying go Trump. That's what it is. Name 3 reasons you say go Trump. Not to debate, just to feel where you coming from as an American. And we at 75 likes. Let's get them up to 100, fam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trick, yeah, because he has no um music abilities. Eminem can rap. I wouldn't say he was in the top 10. He can rap. So, but Trick, his music is garbage. I would listen to Doughboy Cash Out, you know what I mean? Payroll Giovanni and Heartbreak Kid, and before I listen to Trick. I listen to even Ye Jordan. Ye. I listen to Ye Jordan before I listen to fucking Trick. Smash that like. Shout out all my Detroit players, you know what I mean? Hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody that's coming through too. It's Saturday night, man. And you used to having a motherfucking frown on your face, man. My people's got to tell me that all the time because I'm so used to, I smile inside, you know what I mean? Mulling in my thoughts. But, having a balled up face, you know what I mean? That's bad for the feng shui of the whole situation. You understand? Man, the top guys is fucking white Jewish kids that don't really know about rap. They know about hip hop, bubblegum rap. You do realize that, right? There's a difference between rap as well as like the different genres fall up under rap. Hip hop is Eminem type of music that they get paid millions of dollars to brainwash y'all ass with it. See what I'm saying? He was more where they needed the rally the white boys. That's why, you know what I mean? The Beastie Boys got LL Cool J in the door. The Beastie Boys used to be a rock and roll group, dude. I seen the Beastie Boys perform with skateboards and shit with mosh pits. Wasn't no Adidas and leather hats, dude. You know what I mean? And LL Cool J was already known for rapping, going around battling the people with the big radio. So all they did was introduce him to Russell Simmons. He had already been on the scene. Look, dude, I grew up with rap. You watched a bunch of videos and think you know some shit. You know what I mean? I seen some of the first rappers rap, like the first time they did their thing, dude. That ain't no good thing. That's the monetization of a culture. Cause now when you think of hip hop and rap, why do y'all always think of black culture? You think all black people can rap, all black people got a big dick, all black people can fight, and all that shit is wrong. That we all got guns. You know what I'm saying?
And I went out. I went up.
You tripping. Trump is for America. Trump also helping more black people. Trump also stands for truth. Okay, so would you consider yourself having an intelligent conversation or a foolish conversation right now, DeVito?
Right, baby.
No shit, bro. I'm 47 years old. Been listening to that shit for years. Although I prefer classic rock, I like all kind of music. Hey, and being that you from Alaska, have you ever heard of Joker the Bell Bondsman? One of my favorite songs is by him and Busy Bone. That ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Okay. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. That's my shit.
What is happening? Everything is your brother, huh?
Pastors don't mean shit. You talking about he had more pastors? They the most dirtiest motherfuckers. You talking about Trump has had more pastors in the White House? Please, that wasn't nothing to say. You could have saved that one. You said you're not here to put us down, just to open our eyes. Trump has had more pastors, black and white, in the White House than any president. Wow.
You got that top on.
It's 37 people in here. Double tap that stream, fam. Did Obama divide America? In which way? I think he kind of gave special privileges to certain Americans to divide America. America been divided way before Obama. Shit. America been divided way before Obama. That's why they had a civil war, fool. Obama was interest driven. He had a particular uh fan base that he catered to. That's all. It was interest driven. The division was already there. And I hate when somebody comes and say, what did he do for black people? Ain't no black people put no money in his pocket. They don't do shit for you if you don't give them no money. Oh yeah, Trevor, where you at? $10 a gallon. God damn. What part of the country you in, Trevor Johnson? You must be in the Andirak somewhere deep in Alaska somewhere, Hawaii, on a volcano. No, where are you at? You said $10 a gallon in Europe. I mean, are you in America? Because shit. You can play the fuck out of the good time. You told me. Okay, you're gonna get your chance, man. We're gonna be back online with the oh, you in Australia? Hey, have you ever been to that colony of people that walk on all fours? They walk on their hands and they, you know what I'm saying? Put President Obama back in office, says punchy. I go for it. As long as he don't come in with no Democratic shit, he come in with Obama. You know what I mean? Do the same thing Trump doing. Trump ain't coming with Republican. He coming with MAGA. Smash that like. I come from a land down under. What's your favorite song from the 80s? Any genre. Wanda. Go eat a big fat. You know. Go play Wanda. God damn. Smash that like, man. Me neither, Punchy. He making he giving America a bad name now. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out, man. Why is gas so high? Did Trump lose the Iran war? Who you vote for in 2028? Obama? And who divided America? Pick one. You said Trump is awesome. That's what it is. Gas ain't high in Texas. What's the average gallon of gas in Texas? Debbie, you say he started and lost it. I'm telling you, because they're doing too much negotiating. They doing too much negotiating. Smash that like. Make sure y'all getting over there and supporting the community too. Turning on that notification. Let's get them supporters up. $3.60. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. But you know, y'all are all import export state. Y'all fracking in some more shit. That's like one of the top 10 jobs is working in the oil industry. Shout out my boy Longbeard. He ain't came through here in a minute. He work in the oil industry on the California side of things. $5.50 a gallon in Oregon. I never hate on Trump. I just don't like some of the shit he do. 99% of the shit he do, I don't like. I don't hate on him though. To the victor go the spoils. And I would say it's so many, it depends on what you're looking for. I would say Mike Pence will probably be a good president. Kamala Harris, she got experience with the executive position. She was the vice president. Gavin Newsom, you know what I mean? Schleimball, just in the Democratic form. He'll lie to you right in your face and won't crack a fucking smile. It's just so many. It depends on where you're looking to take the country. Right now, we need somebody that's gonna bring us all together with something that's common. Because after Donald Trump and whoever follows him, if they even are doing the same shit he doing, it's gonna be a lot of disunity. Because it's like they using half of the shit they doing to forget back at people that ain't down with them. You're right. They all no good. Let's look at the poll too, y'all. Trump, 36% approve, 47% disapprove, 5% 50-50. Biden and Dems fought 12%. Y'all crazy. Chilling, Todd. What's up with you? I'm just chilling. What more can I say? Top billing. Shout out all my people, super supporters that came through tonight and showed their support too, fam. Shout out all my super supporters that came through and showed their support. Right? Right? I'm just sitting here trying to grow. Everybody, there's 46 of y'all in here. Make sure y'all get over there and turn on the notification so you can know when we're having these dope conversations too. Smash that like, share me out. Why is gas so high? Trump. You say Trump, Larry Hicks. What part of the country y'all laying out there? What part of the country y'all laying, man? I'm on the East Coast. Okay, you in Jersey. Okay. Jersey got some good people come up out of there. One of my homies that moved in my neighborhood was from Jersey. He was in my neighborhood for like 15 years, but yeah, and we call him Jersey. Solid brother. Okay, Plainfield. Okay. Staten Island should be New Jersey because Staten Island people move like New Jersey. New Jersey move more mafioso than New York, the home of the mafia. New Jersey move more mafia than them. I've been to Passaic, Elizabeth. What's that neighbor down there where the naval base at? Asbury Park. I've been all through Jersey. You say the wolves being right, Kenneth. And if they feed the fucking wolves, smash that like. Let's get them likes up to 100. Right. Todd says, Thomas, it's not about Trump being a crappy president. He's not making a good decision with rich conflict over Iran. It's helping drive up prices in this country and the world. Right. It's fucking with the new world order that he implemented when he took Venezuela out. He's further, I mean, it's just a new world order. The Iran of last year ain't here no more. Oh no, it's Venezuela. No, it's we're not even the same United States from last year. Fam. Lackland Air Force Base. Where's that at? Lackland Air Force Base in 1980. I thought when he said that, I said I thought of Lockheed. Kathy, they supposed to get their money. I ain't hating on Trump and his people for getting their money now. Smash that like, y'all. Thomas, I love it when Americans casually say "we" when they speaking of running up in somebody's country, tearing shit up. We, Ada, what's going on with you? Jesus, Candino. Is there any Jesus Candino? If you're doing that with the cactuses and the thumbs down on America, the Mexicans been quiet. Latinos, period. Now, after ICE showed them they won't playing with them, they've been low key. Motherfuckers trying to get out the way. I don't blame them. Okay, that's what it is from Laguna Beach. What they got going on in Laguna Beach? Smash that like. Shout out everybody from all across America that's coming through showing that support, man. That's what it is. Double tap that stream. Yeah, this Mr. Musician. Trump damn sure started this war. I don't see it as an American war. It's a Trump administration war. 53 of y'all in here, man. Double tap the stream. Make sure I get over there and turn on the notification bell, too. We on the road to 100,000 supporters, man. 100,000 supporters. But yeah, Trump started the war. That's what it is. What's the resolution now? Keep on fighting because it's too late now. Ain't no going back once you all in. And it is what it is. I ain't mad with him either because he just got to make better choices. We all fuck up. I mean, what's that? Who's saying that song? Donnie McClurkin. We fall down, but we get up. I mean, shit. Miscalculations. Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew. I mean, as do you blame them? Shit, if they're a fighter, they're a fighter. Whether they with us or against us, fighters is fighters. You say, no, he didn't lose the war and Rubio will be president. How are you so sure of those things, Navy vet? You say Trump is the man. Smash that like. You don't vote somebody to be the king. You see how, you know what I mean? They get coronated. You don't vote somebody in to be the king, Doug. How is Trump winning? You say the gas prices is high because of the Iran war. I'll go for that. What's going on, Eric Scott, Eric Ottoson, Donald Quest, Israel Sins, Doug Veazey? What's going on with y'all? Trump ends up winning. He's a capital L loser, says Israel. He says it's high because of Trump. DOD too black. That's what it is. 31 of y'all in here. Double tap that screen. Let's get them lights up to 100, fam. It's not the electric chair. It's not going to shock me. And somebody was saying that they had no problems with the gas being high because they support the president. No, you cannot support the president in everything he does if it's hurting you. Iran is gonna America, all right. If I had oil that supply majority of the world with no way I'm letting. Right, they better fight back. But you know the psychological effect it has on all the little countries. They're like, yeah, I can do the same thing Iran does. If America tries to run up on me, I'm gonna fight back. You understand? When a bully gets proven that maybe he might not be as strong as he's portraying to be, it says a lot. The global world is looking at this shit. And Iran is gaining a little bit more. When they come in the lunchroom, motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, what up? You want my milk? You feel me? Because they're showing and proving that the strongest military force on the planet could not just devour them like that. They still put up a fight. And I'm gonna tell you something. I respect the fighter, win, lose, or draw. A motherfucker that'll take a knot and give a knot. That's the motherfucker you about to look out for. The people that ball up and oh no, good, take my cookies. Nah, I mean, but the motherfuckers that stand up for themselves. And next time when the bully run up, he ain't gonna know how to take them because last time he fought. You know what I mean? Nobody likes an easy win. I mean, nobody likes a hard win. They always want an easy win. Well, whether they had no choice or not, went back against the wall, they had a choice. They could have capitulated. The dollar is like 75 cents, Israel. The dollar is like 75 cents, fam. $37 of y'all in here, man. Double tap that screen. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. Why is gas so high? I recognize people say there's inflation. You notice they don't even use the word inflation no more. Inflation ain't even in the lexicon no more. Russia just quietly watching, waiting to pounce because believe they will give Iran support if push comes to shove. Russia is so invested in America that they will never fully support Iran to topple the United States. Maybe the better they to get more resources out of them for themselves. What the filth? What's going on? You say because of Trump. That's why gas is so high. Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like, man. If Russia really was trying to beat Ukraine, they would destroy it. Remember, they just want to take it over. You don't want to destroy all the shit. Then you're gonna be having, you know what I'm saying? Ukraine and Russia is cousins, man. You got to know. Ukraine just broke away from Russia in 1991 after the fall of the USSR in '89 when the wall came down in Berlin. Remember, Ronald Reagan tears down that wall, Gorbachev. You feel me? So yeah, they're not trying to break them, beat them like that. They're trying to get them to come over to their side. And you know, the European Union and United States consider that like the line of democracy. So they trying to hold the line for democracy because every mile won by Russia is a mile taken away from democracy and everybody that's under that banner. If you can understand it. Ukraine is no less right now a third world country because that where that comes from. All of the countries that were like in the middle of either being communist and socialist and all that stuff, and on the other side of being like what America and its allies call democracy. Smash that like. Spanish speaker. Bonjour. Just fucking with you. Buenos dias, buenas noches. Bud, what's going on with you? It's because they just feel like raising them to strew us over. Steven, Stephen Miller, you really believe that Trump's a loser, a coward? He's weak. I mean, that's what it is. That's your opinion, family. A lot of them countries supported the Nazis. Shit, the dude that was about to be the king of England was supporting the Nazis. Okay, The United States supported Nazis. All their money was in Chase Manhattan Bank. You feel me? The only reason, what was one of the reasons that the United States even got involved is because number one, Pearl Harbor, in which Germany was allied up with Japan. So you know what I mean. United States was one of the Henry Ford, Coca-Cola. Smash that like chilling, chilling, chilling. Ready to light that joint, baby. Trump's finger is itching. Nuclear, man, it's the future now, y'all. Nuclear bombs ain't shit. That's just a scare tactic. Happy 70th birthday, 70th day of the Iran war. Also, the Department of Justice is past due to release the Epstein files. That's what it is. Right, when AI started turning on motherfuckers. What I want to know is where are the fucking terrorists at? We ain't heard from no terrorists in a minute. Like them motherfuckers, like shit, ain't no money in it no more. United States done gave goddamn on Taliban all the money. Ain't no money in it no more. None of that shit. Everybody done got farms and raising kids. Ain't no more terrorists and shit. Just like animal gang members and all that shit. If you still gang banging in 2026, you late as fuck, man. Quaz Q says Trump says MAGA with a yellow arm. Chinese MAGA. That's what it is. Buck Nasty. Who's a liar? 55 people in here, man. Let's get them likes up. Who's a liar? Yeah, they create the shit and then you know what I mean. They set the narrative so they can make themselves a leader. Like I saved y'all. Trump. Okay, okay. Name three things he lied about Buck Nasty, and it's not to debate you, just to see where America at. Gangbangers should be on the front lines. For what? But I agree. But even when like a gangbanger, he'll shoot up a lot of people in the hood, kill people and stuff. And when the police come, he'll be with his hands behind his back, feet crossed, call my mama, head down. It doesn't make no sense. Why don't you bang out? That's what I don't like about the gang members. He lied about the wars. True indeed. True indeed. He said he wasn't going to war no more. I asked three reasons why you feel like Trump is the reason gas is so high. Yeah, now who is it? Is Keyshawn Davis fighting tonight? Is Keyshawn fighting tonight? I don't really watch too many sports. I get the highlights. Who fighting though? Iran. That's why gas is so high. But Iran ain't do shit. So why are they the problem? They ain't do shit. And you see what happened with that. Smash that like. Shout out everybody coming through. Even you know what I mean, the ones in the bushes. Geeking and peeking and geeking. It's all good, family. When AI is programmed to identify theft as a crime, Shit is already programmed to do that. I think another reason they're raising them so people can switch to electric. Man, he fucked up international everything. Everything international of America is looking at us crazy. It's looking crazy.
Oh, dang. Well, I thought you had it on.
You say he's a problem. Smash that like y'all. Share me out. Cheers. Stupid president, racist. Lando, name 3 things that Trump did that would be considered racist. And it's not just a debate. I'm just trying to see where you at as an American and what's your feelings on it because you made the statement that he was a racist. Name 3 things. I'm not saying he's not. Because in my opinion, I mean, no whether my opinion don't matter right now, yours does. Name 3 things that he done that makes him a racist. Smash that like. 38 of y'all in here, man. Let's get them likes up. It's 95 likes. Let's get them up above 100 right now, fam. It's free. All the free shit y'all don't like to do. If it was, you know what I'm saying? Dennis Moore, where you been at? Trump playing chess, 10 steps ahead. Is he playing chess or fucking bocce ball? Because he botching shit, family. You sure he ain't playing bocce ball? Because the chess player will be more calculated and quiet with his moves. Trump playing bocce ball. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. 39 of y'all in here right now. Double tap the stream. It's free. It's not the electric chair. Let's get them likes above 100, man. Make sure y'all taking the poll. Let's look at the poll right quick. It was Trump. Approved, 36%. Disapprove, 47%. 50-50, 5%. Obama, Biden, the Dems fault, 11%. Okay. So the majority says they don't approve of this shit. That's crazy. That's what it is, though. I recognize people at the supermarket. What? Yeah, he losing. They doing too much talking, Richard. Rob, what's up? He playing dots. Lawn dots said that. He playing lawn dots. Remember lawn dots? Who the fuck thought of lawn dots? Little kids throwing these fucking deadly ass motherfuckers at each other. Come on, man. Who the fuck thought of that? He drinking that Drambuie. Stick. Trump drinking that Drambuie. Smash that like 97. We need 3 more likes to get to 100 likes, fam. Let's get like this joint up. And then in the end of this shit, leave a comment on what you think. Did Trump lose the Iran war? Who you voted for 2028? And who divided America? Smash that like. It's all about Rome and alliances. Naomi, they know me. Smash that like. Y'all sure this Trump trolling people? That might be his administration. You say both parties are dividing this country, Robert. That's what it is. You say politics got gas high. That's crazy. I am not far right or left in the middle. You say it's getting crushed. What's up, G? What's up with you? What's the gas prices in your area? Oh yeah, who fighting? G? Somebody else came in and asked me, was I watching the fight? Who fighting, family? It's 31 people in here. Double tap the stream, man. Let's get them likes up. Tap, tap, tap. It's not the electric chair. It's 40 people in here. Laurie Parks, what's going on? Iran is not going to bow down to Trump. Okay. Kazmat and Shannon Strickland. Kazmat. Is that so? This is not boxing. This is MMA fighting. Iran should not be expected to give up. They should fight back. Should always fight back. Okay, yeah. I don't even watch really sports like that. I get the highlights of it. Shit, ain't no don't know it beat bad. You making excuses for a motherfucker losing. Remember, it won a war. It was just an operation. Shit. Two heavyweights. Yeah, them heavyweights is be brutal because of an ongoing operation. Exactly. Exactly, fam. Yeah, they're both on it. There's a reason why they don't release any of the files as Trump could use to win the yeah. Well, everybody's in the files, fam. Uh oh. Smash that like. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. Shit. The Trump administration, I don't think they know what they're doing. Them scare tactics don't work no more. You gonna buzz heads, you gotta buzz heads. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. Trump. He the reason for the gas prices. Jacob, you said we blew up all the oil. And Tim Robinson said Trump is the reason. Right, G. Do they really think Trump is thinking of all of this shit? No, he's just a mouthpiece. Right now I'm drinking some orange juice and damn what the fuck I do with the bottle? Orange juice and Jose Cuervo Especial and some juice. You know how I do, something like smoking some herb. Yeah, but we in day what, 67 of the fucking operation? Nah, no grenadine, family. Straight. Pass me the bottle, hand me the glass, put the ice in it, pour the orange juice, and the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Especial. Smash that light. It's 36 of y'all in here, man. Double tap Trump, but they got you out of here. Damn, family Chan. Tighten up with all them caps. True, this operation was not expected, but till the wheels fall off, we ride. We ain't got no choice now, Jules. All right, what's going on? The topic of discussion is: did Trump lose the Iran war? Who you voting for in 2028? Obama, and the usual wow, who divided America, and why is gas so motherfucking high? What's going on with you tonight, Art? Trump is capable of fooling everybody because he's done it. You know, he managed to finagle his way back into the presidency. I would think after it was an insurrection linked to your name, and all this shit seemed like a movie, and the insurrection is linked to this guy's name, and he's the president again, and he's making billions. Like, it just says a lot about the American political system. Like, how did this guy get back in the president shit with all this shit on his name? Usually, you only get that one chance. After that, you bammed. How did he manage to become the president again? That should tell you something. This shit is rigged. How the fuck did he become the president again? His name, even if you didn't do some shit, your name linked to some shit, you think they're gonna let you back in? Well, they did it before with Marion Barry. He was the mayor in DC in the 80s and he got caught smoking crack, sent to the penitentiary, came out, ran, and became the mayor again. So, it's been done, but damn, what's the likelihood of this shit? Yes, Trump is to blame for the war, and more modern, maybe Andy Brashear of Kentucky. Andy Brashear of Kentucky, he's Hebrew, ain't he? I know some Brashears I went to school with. Crown Royal too something, man. It's too thick and old school. I mean, I like something light and crispy now. Now that I know how to drink, Crown Royal is for old dudes. I mean, they can handle. They got to have that Crown Royal stomach, man. I can't stomach that shit. That shit too heavy, man. And then how you disagreeable? Don't be drinking no Crown Royal and get in an argument. You be disagreeable. Seven Gator. Now we done found one of them other Gators. So now, where is the other five? What's up with you, Gator? We just politicking right now. Marco lost his spine. Someone better please. Why you say that, Family Chan? Why you say that? All this shit is so real that a president is actually making moves like this. You know what I'm saying? This shit is so real. This shit is so real. President making moves. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. Well, all of them threw dirt on each other. You said all that shit speculation mark. That's what it is. All Democrats have leaned towards the left in California. Bernie Sanders' organization or Sugar Pack endorsed Tom Strayer for governor. Tom Strayer spending millions of dollars. All of them basically sold out. Art. Why you getting in it in politics if you ain't in it for the money? Smash that like. 2026 is the end. God bless you all, says Wild Boy. Teflon, dope it up. Guess it depends on what state you live in. Seven Gator, you say they all suck and abandon America. They did, man. Smash that like. You say you love watching all the chaos. Smash that like. 40 of y'all. Hey, they avoided state tax breaks for over a decade. I was alive and voting. Oh God. The census don't mean shit now. It never has. Because a lot of black people don't take the census. They'll duck that shit so they would never know how many really people are in America. Rough estimate. What instead of doing the census, they need to count how many cell phones. Even the homeless people on cell phones now. Not in this goddamn MAGA climate. No man about to not marry no man, Benjamin. Donald Trump is on your ass. You better tighten up, bruh. How is going to war with Iran, stealing oil from other countries, backstabbing our allies, and stealing service from America, disabled, retired, making America great. Right. He ain't doing shit for America. He's doing that shit for himself. One reason is gas is so high is we don't have refineries. Shit, and we don't stick. We got all the refineries, dude. What are you talking about? Oh shit. Seven Gator, what you got going on tonight, Seven Gator? Right. We export, yeah, millions of barrels a day. Pat, man, this your third time saying go Trump in here. Our oil companies are scared to make 30 million an hour off this conflict. Wow. And they're spending billions a day on this conflict. Bad governors and senators, Kenny. That's what it is. There are different types of oil from all over the up. They are needed to refine, produce right. Some of it is that sweet crude oil. Some of it is that guy they're going that fracked oil. The thick. It just depends. Right. That's right though, Stick. You're right too, PJ. Right. But you know we taking our cut out of that oil that we supposed to be refining. It's like when you tell somebody to cook some dope up for you, you know they're just not giving you all your dope, right? They got a motherfucking eighth of your shit tucked. Smash that like. Let me see what Don Schmidt said. Let's do the deleted message. Oh shit, Don, you should have not said it in capital letters, fam. Go to Jarrell, go directly to jail, says Keith. Smash that like y'all. We about to wrap this up. Make sure y'all double tap the stream, get over there, turn on the notification bell. If you're not supporting the channel, get over there and support the channel. We're on the road to 100,000 supporters, man. Enjoy your evening. Thanks everybody for coming through. All right. You just got back from walking the dog, Seven Gator. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm about to get there going sip some more of this killer, man. Y'all enjoy y'all evening.